Okay, it's time for me to show this guy off a little. Let's do some riding and talk about something I think is subjective, but there are some things within that subjectiveness that we can determine as sort of factual or even objective. Let's see. There we go. Now, I want to talk about quality riding. Now, quality is can be quite subjective, quite, you know, per person thing. It's determined based on how you might feel. Whoop, hang on, I'm just putting the stirrups on. Wait, it's not it. I know, I'm fussing with my feet, so he figures that he should get moving. And quality riding starts on the ground, it starts in the groundwork, it starts at the capture, it starts at the approach. And, you know, it very much is a whole... Hey, come back, good boy. A whole training thing. But the riding part, we're going to talk a little bit about the riding. So we know that we've got to lead up to this, but when it comes to the riding, now this guy's only 6. He hasn't had very many rides in him, boy, in the last couple of weeks he's really come a long ways. And when I think about quality riding, I think about I know there's some flies, we want to get moving, so we will right now. I have my legs on just a smidge, ask them to get going. And when I talk about quality riding with people, and I'm going to talk about it here, I really want to stress that each part of it, from getting to the mounting block, to mounting, to just standing there a little bit, and then finally saying, okay, you can go, and all of the little jittery things that we do with our feet, and we mess around with the reins, and ask him to keep going. I know what he wants to do here. So bump, 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 bump with my legs, and ask him out. I know he wants to look down at the back where the others are, so I'm just going to encourage him out. But I don't want to be loud. I don't want to hassle. I don't want to nag. And all of that, I think, he's gone off the wrong direction, is what I would refer to as quality. Something that looks like it's not much. Something that looks quiet. Now he's looking at a squirrel in the tree over there, so we're actually going to go over there. I don't know if you guys would have been able to see it, but the branches are rustling and there's something, you know, in that tree. So we're going to go take a look, and there it is. It's a little squirrel. He's like, I think that squirrel's going to eat me. You sure we should go closer? Yeah, let's go a little closer. Come on. It's a rat with a big tail. Yeah. Yeah, he's got this is his poop, so, you know, gotta sniff it. But the quality riding, where when I say, hey, could you back up? And I would just pull lightly, and he should, you know, not give too much of a fuss, get a couple steps. He's got a skeeter on him, I'll kill it. And off we go. Bump, bump, bump with the left leg, right leg is off, right hand is out. Make a turn. Ask him to keep going. I'm not sure what he's paying attention to. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna get him to go to the water bucket. I'm looking where I want to go. And the quality in it is that it's quiet. It doesn't need to be loud. Now loud is also subjective too, because I'm bumping my right leg there, I'm bumping my left leg here. So you can see that bump, 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 bump. Get him to come over to the water. Right leg is on. He's oversteered. I know there's flies. You'll be fine. Go forward. Now I have 2 legs on. Bump, bump, bump. Come forward. Right leg is on. Bump, bump. And this might be noisy. I'm going to get a little noisier and hold with my left hand and have him turn. We don't give up. And that also is a form of quality riding, where the stuff we ask for is, you know, it happens. You know, we don't give up. We don't be wishy-washy. We don't be inconsistent. That also is quality riding. I'm gonna bump with my right leg, get him to leave his poop alone. Bump, 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 bump. And finally we make a left-hand turn. It's not that he doesn't know how to do this, it's that he's got other things on his mind. He's a young horse. I'm gonna put my right leg on without bumping. Now he needs a little left hand here. But usually he turns. And that's okay. It doesn't mean that we're going to end off on this. Little right leg. There, it's a better turn. I'm going to put the right leg on again. You can see that my right leg is under me a little bit. I'm just about to correct with my hands, and I will, but it's a little quieter. Right leg is on again. He's still going straight. There. But even this training bit where we're working on the body now, and you know, for the past little bit we've been trying to do this and we're getting it, but it's not there. But we keep at it, that consistency and that reliability for him. Right leg is on, left hand is out, left leg is off. Get him to come do a U-turn. I'm still bumping with my right leg a little bit, just a little bit. And now we're gonna go straight. I'll keep my hands kind of straight. 2 legs on. Have him go. Quality, consistency, and not loud. Now he's making an awfully big turn. I'm going to come all the way around. I'm going to move my right leg again on his side. Now both legs. Right leg, both legs. Right leg, both legs. And we're going forward. Right leg, both legs. And we'll bump. He's not pooping, so he should be going. So we'll just bump. And it's not hard. But if he does stand still too long, I will grab my rope here. He's gonna have a big snort. He's breathing in. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Go forward again. Right leg's a little more prominent than the left. Now we'll bring out the rope. I'm gonna just shake it around and stop everything. And that also is a little bit of quality. I want the left-hand turn. Still want the left-hand turn. So right leg is on. And settle. Release. Let him cruise a little. Horse training. Horse riding. You know, anybody who's gonna hop on a horse is training the horse for something. So we'll just kind of go along. But I wanted to talk about that a little bit. I wanted to sort of, my right leg is on, left hand is a little out. There, have him climb up a bit. We'll zigzag up here. I'm going to aim for the post ahead. A little bit leg. Okay, he says I want to stop, so I'll get some rope faster this time with my legs. I'm steering too. My left hand, there we go. Okay, right leg is on. We're gonna look over to the other side and zigzag our way up. There, he's finished turning. I relax my legs and I give him a little scratch on the withers here. You see? Let him know he's a good boy. And that too, I think, is quality riding. I've almost made it to the post I want to make it to. Left leg is on. Right hand comes out. Right leg is off. I'm gonna go to the blue barrel. Oh, left leg is on. Stay consistent with that. So he steers. He's decided to stop. A little bit of both legs. Gets a little worried over here. So I didn't say stop, so I'm just going to bump him a little more and then look to my next post to zigzag over to. Right leg is on. Little bump bump. Over to that next, essentially where his poop is. Next post. Hands are kind of forward, reins are loose. Also what I consider quality, something that he can stretch out if he needs to. He's calm. We're going to take a right-hand turn. Left leg is on. We're going to zigzag all the way up to the water. There, hands neutral, straight. Little on the, there we go. Oh, little bit, do 2 legs there. Right leg is on. There. 2 legs. I keep them moving. This guy's got way more whoa than go. We're almost to the water, and we have made it. And that kind of stuff I feel is good. Consistent, turning. You know, he's got to fly on him, he's got to shoo it off. That's life. Can't get frustrated at that. I'm going to ask him to back up a smidge on this last little bit. So I'm going to pull the reins just a little. He's put his head up. I release a little. He's got to chew on a bug. Okay, now I'm going to ask a little more. Yeah, I know he's got these bugs. I'm going to ask just a smidge, just a hair. There, 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 there. Fantastic. And we pet him. And that's quality. I think. Tell him he's good. Let him get to his bugs. Don't give him a hard time about it. I'll try again. I'm going to get my leg out of the way. Decide to wander a little. I might just go with him. He's eating a leaf. Sometimes it's okay, but that's in my mind. So I think that also, you know, there are set rules for certain things like this. Turning, when I want to turn, my left leg is on. That's a rule. You better turn. But there's sometimes when I'll just let them wander a little bit and do their own thing. But it's up to me, in my mind, and not to be wishy-washy. So right now I'm saying go. If he wants to wander, we can wander, but now we really have to wander. Let's make a go at this wandering business. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna head up to the top. Left leg is on. Bump, bump. And off we go. So that's kind of quality to me. And it's not set in stone, and it is subjective. There are some, you know, things that are not subjective. Like, does he turn? Yes or no? Does he go? Yes or no? He does. Does he stop? Off the body. I lean back a little. If I squeeze my legs forward a little, does he back up? Does he do it quiet? Does he shake his head? Totally not subjective. Let's try again. Back up, squeeze in a little. Reach. Have him reach. Good boy. Quality. Hope that makes sense. If you guys have any thoughts or questions, let me know. I think it makes sense to me. I think we'll do more of these. Anyways, his riding is coming along fantastic.